Good Tuesday morning, Quad Cities. Today is the day to remain weather aware as we'll be tracking some severe weather potential for this evening with new data coming in literally hour by hour. A reminder, our weather impact alert begins at 7 o'clock this evening and goes until midnight. That will be the window we'll be tracking that potential of seeing some scattered strong to severe thunderstorms with a whole host of threats coming in for today. No change this morning on the storm zones. You've still got that big 3 out of 5 risk sitting southeast of the Quad Cities, and very much agree that's going to likely be the hot spot later this afternoon into this evening, right in this zone here where we're going to see those stronger storms develop. As you go to the tornado threat, same thing. Our greatest area of concern right in here with that 3 out of 5 risk for tornadoes. In fact, 1 or 2 of those tornadoes could potentially be strong, reaching up to EF2 intensity with winds of 135 miles an hour. Notice as you go northwest of that, the tornado threat rapidly drops off. So still think this is more of a western Illinois threat here. Not so much for Iowa, but definitely concentrating areas south of Interstate 80 on the Illinois side of the Mississippi River. Here's what to expect as we break this down city by city. If you're in this list at the top, this is mainly a large hail and damaging wind event for you. That includes the Quad Cities Metro, Muscatine, Clinton, Sterling, Rock Falls, Geneseo, Mount Carroll, Walnut, to name a few. If you're in these hometowns, which would be mainly tied along and south of Interstate 80, say Burlington, Monmouth, Galesburg, Knoxville, Princeton, Illinois, LaSalle, Peru, Macomb, Tulane, Galva, Atkinson, Anawan, those are where we're expecting the tornadoes to likely occur. Much higher threat of those there versus our hometowns to the north. Here's the setup again today. A warm front currently sitting over our area this morning. There's a 30s to the northwest of it right now, 60s to the south of it. That front will slowly migrate its way south here along Highway 34 heading into this evening, and this will become the focal point for storms. So anything that develops to the north of that is a hail and wind threat. Anything developed along and south of that will be a tornado and very large hail threat heading into this evening. So here's our threat tracker. There you see it's a 2 out of 5 for wind, 3 out of 5 for hail and tornadoes. That's southeast of the Quad Cities. And here's the timing. No change on that. Still think it's roughly from 7 o'clock this evening up until midnight. Future track will show us a couple of renditions as we go throughout the morning. Generally keeping the afternoon quiet other than a stray shower or two. Don't expect anything there. However, we get to 7 o'clock this evening. There you see the storms start taking off. And yeah, we get kind of that curly Q signature indicating some supercells with rotation going on there. That especially true again south of Interstate 80 through 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Once we get to midnight, things will quickly begin to calm down. Here's our schedule for the rest of this morning. 8 o'clock is the next update from the Storm Prediction Center regarding storm zones. 9 o'clock will be our next severe storm discussion on the 8+ app. And then we'll get one more update before we get you into the afternoon. So stick with us. We've got continuous coverage all throughout the day, both on air and on the 8+ app. There you see the big difference in temperatures. We're back down into the 40s tomorrow. The weekend looks chilly as well and really turning colder as we get into early next week. Stick with us. We'll continue tracking this severe weather threat all day and into the night.